Happy Remembrance Day? I'm not sure that that's actually a thing. Hi there, it's Julie Turner, Julieturner.ca, and I'm here with the weekly reading. Now, it is Remembrance Day, and I did want to acknowledge that. I think that's really important. First of all, I think it's important to acknowledge all of the things that we celebrate, for lack of a better term. But Remembrance Day is very interesting this year because every year it's about sacrifices made for the good of all of us. And I have many different theories on what's been going on this year. But the fact is that sometimes we do have to make sacrifices. And I have, without question, been guilty of wanting to fight some of those sacrifices because, you know, I have my own thought processes, my own mandate. And that's valid sometimes, don't get me wrong. I think the whole, we have to do everything exactly as everyone else does it, I think that's BS. But, you know, maybe it is a great day to reflect on, have you actually made sacrifices, or have you just gotten a little grumpy about things that were asked of you this year and in general? So thank you to the veterans that actually did make sacrifices and to the families of those who lost people because of those sacrifices. I just wanted to say that. So thank you for listening to that. And now we're going to move on to the weekly reading. I was shuffling my lovely Muse deck, as I do, and two cards jumped out. The first one is the Nine of Emotions. I'm not sure. There we go. That's hopefully not going to have a glare on it. Nine of Emotions, and it came out upside down. So this card, it's a beautiful card for starters. I'm going to turn it right side up so you guys can kind of get a better look at it. She's floating, she's got stuff all around her, and she's in a good space. She's just, you know, living her life, and just, she's good. She looks like she's meditating underwater. But what this card says to me is, especially when it's upside down, it says that you've got all kinds of, so they're jewels that are around her, just FYI. You've got all kinds of riches. The universe is handing you so much right now. And I truly believe that. The universe is handing us so many things right now. But when we don't believe that we're good enough, or we're ready, or all the other things, we're smart enough, yada, yada, we don't accept those things. And someone reached out to me today and he said, I hope 11/11 brings you everything you hope for, because I love 11/11. I know that it's an energetic, spiritually energetic day. And my answer was, of course it will, if I'm willing to accept it. And I truly believe that. We all have so much opportunity around us, but we've got to be willing to accept it. We've got to be okay with maybe not being 100% ready for whatever that opportunity is. This is not about perfection, people. See? Not all about perfection. This is about acceptance and moving forward and grabbing the next thing and being excited about your life and moving forward. Next card that jumped out. The Seven of Voices. Now, this card is a little bit more, you can feel a little bit of heaviness around it. And this card is all about deception. And what really came to me is, it's not deception in a super, super negative way, at least not this week. I'm really feeling that this is, maybe some of you have seen people for who they truly are, and that isn't, it's not good or bad. It's just not what you expected, not what you thought they were. So maybe it's time to release that person from your life because they aren't actually able to be in your life in the way you thought. Or maybe it's just time to accept them for exactly who they are. Going back to this card, accepting the opportunities around us sometimes come in the shape of a human being. So that acceptance of that human being exactly who they are, now that you know or feel you know better who they are, maybe that's what you've got to do instead of going, well, that they can't be in my life anymore because they were deceptive, they lied, they whatever the case may be. Sometimes lying is just omitting things, and that still matters. Don't get me wrong, it still matters that this person was deceptive, so to speak, but open the lines of communication, say that you understand that this is the situation. Is there something that they want to tell you? Maybe they're not ready for you as you are. maybe you've been putting on a mask of some sort and you don't even realize it. Often we have these masks on. And again, I don't come here and preach like I'm some, perfect person. I have definitely withheld things about myself, my thoughts, my emotions, thinking, I don't want to hurt this person. I don't want to come on too strong. I don't want to scare them away. I don't want to make them feel bad, whatever the case may be. That's all still just little deceptions because you're not who you're presenting yourself to be. And I am guilty. Guilty as charged. And I try and do better. I try and be open. Those of you that know me well know that sometimes I'm a little bit too open with my thoughts and my wants and my needs and my theories. I do love a good theory. So how do we move forward with that? How do we move forward just accepting what the universe gives us? And I speak words like universe. Honestly, it's just a type of language. You're just accepting opportunity. Accepting opportunity. Take the word universe out of there, take the word spirit out of there, whatever you want to do. It's still opportunity, and it's still your job to accept it or not accept it. And we get to choose whatever we want, but we don't get to choose the outcome. I love that saying. It's probably more poetic than that. I'm using my own version of it. But we do get to choose whatever we want in this life, but we do not get to choose the outcome. So just keep that in mind when you're making choices and then being mad because things don't work out as you want them to. Well, you chose, so choose different. Oh, this is a beautiful card. And it came out upside down. It came out like this. So it's called the Sundancers, and it says joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Again, we don't have to be perfectly ready to enjoy abundance. And how many of you out there are like really fighting joy? You're holding on to what's negative in this world. Oh my goodness, I see it all too freaking often. Now I'm going to go on a rant here. I talk to people and they're like, this is happening and this is happening and this is happening. And it's all these negative things. And I'm like, I know there's positive things happening in your life. Could we just for a moment speak about those? I don't care if it's that you really enjoyed your breakfast. Stop being negative about everything. The world is not detrimental. The world is neutral, 100% neutral. And your experience of it is up to you, your choice, your views. So if you want to choose negative, if you want to whine about what's going on in your life, that's the universe that you're going to experience. So please work on turning this card right side up so you can experience all the joy and abundance that the universe is trying to give you, and you keep going, no, not today, not ready for it. Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe I didn't do my hair right. Whatever the case may be, it's time to actually embrace all the joy and abundance that is out there. I get excited about my favorite gum. Like, you can be excited about whatever you want. And sometimes I'm like, I'm truly a puppy when I get to go outside. I'm like, yay, I get to go outside. You can experience joy in the littlest and the largest things. You just have to allow yourself. Now, whose energy do we need to embody so you can allow yourself to truly experience joy? I'm so excited right now. I don't know why, I just have that excitement feeling in my stomach. Just so you guys know, excitement and anxiety feel exactly the same biologically in our bodies. I always choose to feel excitement. Every so often I fall off, the wagon, so to speak, and I feel anxious. And there's nothing wrong with feeling anxious once in a while. Honestly, it's a warning sign. But generally, anxiety comes from worry. Worry is thinking about the future. We can't control the future other than to make the right choices today. So let's get back in today so that you make the right choices for the future. That card wanted me. I love her. There's actually 44 cards in this deck, but like all the time, I'm drawing her. And she is Leap of Faith. Please understand that you will not fall off the face of the earth if you just actually take a leap of faith. Make that phone call to that person that you're missing. Try something new. Do a video on Facebook. Whatever you want to do, take a leap of faith. You'll be okay, I promise. And if you're not okay, call me, Julieturner.ca. That's not my phone number, that's my website. Because I can help you with that. So thank you so much for your time today. And please reach out. I do half-hour readings. I do full-hour readings. I also do hypnosis sessions, which sometimes embrace readings as well. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much, and have an amazing day. Don't forget your moment of silence at 11 a.m. If it's already past 11 a.m., do a moment of silence anyways. Never hurts to be grateful. Thank you so much for your time. Bye for now.